making big plays.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. The returner will field it and try to get the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and he did it legally. Beautiful job.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. He unleashes a long one. Brings it down on the right side.
All the niggas getting burnt, bro. The one with the best fucking coverage. I'm getting cut.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far.
That shit don't make sense, Kazi.
First and 10. Skips away from pressure. Oh, better look out. He'll go out of bounds. Working down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Well, I think you're starting to see
he wants the bucket bad as shit.
Of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get he's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Still looking, on the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he falls all the way to the 5.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Need some more of this.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass.
Damn.
He makes the grab. Got it down to the
that's my fault.
Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work.
Because I don't even know why the fuck I had him drop back.
From the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a
shit not gonna be easy, bloody.
Didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Snapped it in the shotgun. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board.
Damn, that's how I'm carrying it. We to the playoffs with it. That's what we're doing. I felt good about that. What do you want me to make it for? Give me your gear, bro.
Coming out with it, it's Cruz. Just keeps moving.
Hit this pussy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Yeah, niggas try to do this little short bullshit, run the ball and never get that shit.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's
yeah.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a
Do
short
something
gain
else.
there. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nigga.
Not just do you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
Right there.
Already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8.
Oh, yeah, he's in your chest over there.
The short hand.
Come here.
He'll be dragged down line of the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California.
I need the ball
It's
now.
hard to complete and it's hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Yeah. I'm bull. Come on, dog.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that.
I know what you signed up for, pussy.
First half is still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up,
Fuck.
score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Like that.
Down the sideline. He'll be stopped just short the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. They'll use the running game on 1st.
Fuck off, me, pussy.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again. And
Do that. Do it.
Themselves after that last drive.
Oh, you want to take it out, huh?
It's Cruz. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Take his fucking helmet off.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
You hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real
So we're
disappointed
getting
not
into
getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Hand off to the lone back. He's got some space.
Okay.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That's it.
Find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action.
Oh, shit.
Keeps looking down.
Dick me with that one.
Find space on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down.
The defense was on skates that time.
And the Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them, they're right back
feels comfortable.
ready to run another play.
What's wrong with this person?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire.
Yeah.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Grabbed in the backfield.
That was some whole shit.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first
I'm
down.
still on that. Such as boy.
Means I'm going for it nowadays. You see it all over college football. Everybody's using analytics and saying, I'm going to take my chances of going for it rather than punting. So great job by the defense, but you better get that next play ready.
Bought a little time, lets
Fucking
it go.
Ganger.
A strike downfield.
So he wasn't going to run with him no more?
Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw.
Shit,
that wasn't
9?
just trying to throw to the sticks.
No, no
that was
pussy
being
shit.
aggressive
Oh.
and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he
Not
had
doing that.
confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Boilermakers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And to the end zone he goes.
Should have called the timeout, but I don't give a fuck.
Boilermakers.
That's just the first.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision
When he was
to
beating
bring it
niggas
out
the
of
fuck
the
up,
end
just for them to get in the end zone. They're gonna be hurt.
This drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and once more.
So you took a fucking pill, bitch. Come on, bro. Come on.
This offense has it going. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Dumbass.
Got room to work.
Fuck.
And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. On the run, it's Scott. Down, Adele moves the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the shotgun, the hand.
Damn.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to
Bro.
get to the further of the field and see if they can
You're
use
frying me.
this defense.
I need that.
I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit.
Bro, is this nigga tripping, bro?
I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
To throw, it's Bullet.
Can't guard him.
That's caught. It's Williams.
Fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Not
this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down.
No, that's my fault.
He's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
I'm trying to cut it inside and shit.
Second down after that last one, they need 13. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, if we don't get a touchdown, that's a fucking shame.
Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Might be looking to run.
That's a firstie.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with a direct snap. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you see this more and more in football, in all sports, really, like analytics. It's the world of, I'm going to go for it now.
For sure. Basketball, you shoot more threes. Baseball, try to hit for power. It's just the way it is.
Well, and at least in football, you kind of know the down and distance. You know how close you are to getting a first down. So maybe you play those percentages a little bit more, but it's definitely starting to prove itself.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind. Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback are smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply run.
Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. These corners backing off a bit. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Steps away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
I need you to get that 3.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Fuck.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle.
Whoa.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically
This is
important to
D,
make
bro.
sure they have the right play call.
What the heck?
Everyone on the same page here.
I'm going to run it. This nigga's head is big.
On 4th down.
What? There's some... There was supposed to be somebody out there, doggy.
Inside the 30, down
That's
to
a
the 29.
fact.
Time is running short here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge.
Yo!
From the right hash. Just drives in between the uprights. And with that field goal,
I ain't time it right, yo.
and the Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half.
I didn't time it right, doggy.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken
He probably could have scooped and scored that little shit all type of shit.
Going back to work on offense now. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
Whoa, I can't even hand the ball off. What we're doing?
Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Floating away. Now he'll fire back into the
What? You can't make that toss?
and that's not how you want to start a half.
Bro, I'm appalled.
For a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right.
Your bitch ass on the floor. Not that, bro. You're going to have to wait for this bitch. Telling you.
We've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete in the defense.
Fucking go, dog.
Tall and gets off the field.
Cause we thought it was pizzas and fucking cream.
Decided to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on down.
Hold your block longer. Oh my. You're tripping.
That's what we can't do. We can't
You guys driving to the fucking goalpost, man.
Gotta get those running backs on the ground. That's
damn.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
And it's incomplete, going for the
that shit is dangerous. Like, what the fuck?
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Finds his man. It's Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I don't even know how to play me.
Zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receiver.
And here's the third interception of the night.
No.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the back.
Yeah, about that.
Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Pulls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short
nigga.
gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Fucking
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
What?
Downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Like,
plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a first down.
damn.
At the 12. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Lets it go to the end zone.
Yo, I should have picked that. I didn't know you was going to jump it like that, bro. Hey, don't be doing that shit.
You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Grab behind the line. It's Cruz.
Bro, there's no fucking way, bro. Like, damn.
Big play in the passing game. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I've got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Yo, what? Yo. Oh, my God, bro. What, dog?
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that defense. Well, there are a lot of coaches that
Oh,
want
my
conservative.
God.
First to the best, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Cross the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds.
All right, bro, I'm done fucking around.
Penn State sends the offense
Should be going in there.
He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Time to take a shot. Snatches it on the run. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They make the stop.
We got the first down. Why is the clock not stopping?
Yards on that play and a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw. It's Bullock. Finds his man. It's Williams.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is
trying to open it up,
strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
You have to catch that, bro. Like, you have to catch that, dog.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout.
Where are you throwing the ball to, though?
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
There's no fucking way, bro.
Everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards.
It just pissed me off, bro. It is like retarded, aggravatingly. Oh, wait, it's not what I wanted to do. I clicked the wrong shit. Alright, we'll take the rewards though. That's crazy, bro. We lost to some bum ass niggas. That nigga was kind of tough though, but I don't know. I don't know. They had a Randy Cunningham here. That was cheap. What happened to him? I need this Randy. I didn't even mean to click that shit. Yeah, bro. You can't be losing shit like that, Doc. What? Alright. I knew something was off, like my spidey senses and all that. I'm in a fucking game.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Was Pat.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Splitbacks here. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision.
Why the fuck are we playing at Syracuse, man?
Just straight wheels.
You know, why the fuck is my end zone
A
on
lot of
this?
times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. Gets it to the 32-yard line, and that's a first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Quickly complete. Powers through. Across the 50 and down
What the fuck?
at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
That's a pig.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl.
Oh, my God.
Knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had Pollock cut the left. Maybe even double-team high-low. Chop block.
Sorry, come on.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yes.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you've got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
That's crazy.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust as big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They'll move the tight end. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's Newton. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Trying to find the end zone, and he will score.
Okay.
Touchdown, Panthers.
I know what you do.
Defense has to be better on the back.
I know you.
This offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down.
Niggas running the same 3-4 fucking play.
Touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up.
It's not going to work, buddy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Makes his man miss. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run the toss. Pass to 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Nestled just inside that right upright.
That shit in there.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Scanning the field, it's Newton. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden, in this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And the Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Keeps it himself and gets the first. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
From the gun to give, looking for room. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders. stop him for a loss. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Defense not showing press coverage. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. At the 20, he's got
fuck.
Rustled out of
Hey, damn.
and another productive play on this drive.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The give on the option.
Come on, bro.
He's pulled down.
That's too much.
A tough one gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the shot.
How does he go forward? How? How?
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He stopped just inches short, had a good catch, tried to get it in, but was denied. Timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many 1st downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with the touchdown.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. Coming out with it, it's Scott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Bro, put that shit on the fucking money. What are you doing?
I know it's little, when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to
Oh my
them.
God,
Man, it makes
man.
such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes...
Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game started.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of this big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just steamrolling the defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Yeah.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
We're not done.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Newton. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you gotta love the versatility of the big phone. You put him in the box,
He's cutting up, man.
Defensive lineman, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there.
What?
To fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion, move on.
Sends it back in motion. Complete. Turns it on at midfield. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49.
Are we getting tired?
To pick up a 10 and a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Finds a tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
What?
Pass to 30. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Scrambling away. Trying. It's a fumble.
Bro, what? Bro, I can't even, bro, I'm not even about to get mad, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro?
What a ride. It's been through the first. He'll bring it out. It's down. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Come on, bitch.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Cruz.
Oh.
There he goes.
Yes.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
Bro.
Behind the line, it's Cruz. Stop
man.
out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Just keep slinging it. Moving out of the pocket.
This is unacceptable.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Fucking
Awesome
tackle.
job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of
Bitch
attack,
ass nigga.
eating blocks, eating
Come
some
on.
double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered.
Where you going?
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its
Fucking
heels.
tackled again.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into to here offensively, try to have success on third down.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
The Nittany Lions backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Get in. Get the fuck out of there.
Involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with this size,
damn.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it.
I was about to get boned.
The Nittany Lions
I knew what was happening.
second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to beat him to the left. Inside the 45. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got some room, it was over.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that
Come on, Bow.
house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burns when he kicked it in here and got the long touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Downs. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He's going for a big play downfield. What a play by this defense. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And he's going to lose yardage on the play.
Man, you got to point to give it up. You can't just keep retreating and going backwards and backwards and backwards, thinking at some point you're going to outrun everybody and make a big play. That play was doomed from the get-go, and it was going the wrong direction.
To the air on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver. The ball is
That was some dumbass shit.
But I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Catch in the middle. It's Sherrill. He is not going to get there.
And then you can't even kick that. Like, damn.
Great job by the defense. You want to get him in third and long. You know it's a passing situation. You know you get the guy on the ground. You know it's
You all ran backwards 34 yards. I'm bugging.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Got enough for the first.
What?
And he's still running after the move. Right down the gut of the field.
Bro.
Maybe. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed That was a perfectly executed play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The toss sweep to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
To that 160 I ran backwards and stuff.
I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's down. Really
oh, nigga, you so fucking good.
by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. RPO complete to open the drive.
Big touchdown,
and the
boy.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
To the air, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Fuck.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big one for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Unloads to the wideout. And he will score! Touchdown, Penn State! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team has put everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Downs. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Moves away as he feels pressure. looking for his man.
Bro, how?
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing dead.
Makes the catch down the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Second and 10. He'll throw again. Makes the catch. It's Cruz.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Stockton. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
He's going to keep letting that nigga break tackles with that.
Get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback.
I don't even have to play man, though. Y'all niggas is steady. I'm going to stop doing that.
Let's see what he can do with the return.
Oh!
Really disciplined
That was a
job by the
touchdown.
coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's hooked. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Makes the grab on the left. And he was able to run through 1 tackle.
I should have been tossed that little shit.
The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Bullock.
I'm going to give it to you again.
Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping up the huge
5.
down to the 17-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling big plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Going for 6. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
This is a money play.
Win it again, bitch.
3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Snags it on the right.
What? Yo, the row.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Navy.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go to the toss. Creates a
Yo!
and he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway.
I'm gonna beat him the fuck up.
Coming out with it, it's Scott. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a short
Fucking them up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrill. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion,
Good.
and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are on the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
And they'll pick up the first down.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shook.
Oh, man.
Guard talent on the
The coach
Just that home cooking. Hey.
He was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The give out of the gun. A 7-yard
I knew you go with the block, buddy.
And the Nittany Lions in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line.
Yes.
Big play as this offense in business. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
What's the flag on? Oh.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man, it's Bullock. With the catch, it's Williams. Turning it, got enough space. Touchdown, Penn State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's down. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Did they find you to do that?
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Allen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't let him get loose on the return.
I guess just giving it up like that, man. Let's check if we can get us a Randy 8. Randy. cool. My quarterback.